Whoa, hello, folks. How are you? Probably gonna have a skeleton crew tonight, but that's cool because maybe we'll get one or two people who usually don't come in. For you folks who are always like, "Hey, why don't you start earlier?" This is LiveDraw. We're drawing live. We do this every Friday, usually at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But today I wanted to do something a little different. To give you guys a different product. My product is the purest, Tuco. It is the purest product. See what's in the live, in the plug room, if anyone's in there. Oh, all right, we have people in there. Oh. Yeah, we'll definitely have, if you ever wanted to play music in the plug room, now's the time to do it. It's not going to be much of a wait. Hope you guys had a good week so far. I had a good week. It's about to get even better since it's a long weekend and I get MLK Day off. Israel, good question. The thing about IT is like, actually any job is like, it's about who you know for the most part. And also, it's about if you're able to learn on the job. If you can learn on the job, you can do anything pretty much. Like degrees only mean that you were able to accomplish that, like get a degree. I mean, working is a lot more complex. I mean, it's a lot more malleable. Like it takes, I don't know. What I mean is like you can training is the most important thing. Like you can get a kid out of high school and train them to be in sales or in IT or animation, business administration, any of that stuff. It can happen. It's just degrees make you look better. Like you'll be able to learn best practices and things like that. Like the way things are done, sort of, if you get a degree, but I've been good at it since. How about you? Yeah, Israel, it's been a good week, man. Um, I've been working on some animation stuff. You guys want to see a peek at Hip Hop RPG? You'll be the first to see a peek at how it's coming along. Of course, you want a peek. Of course. Ba-da-dum. All right. Boom. Sneak peek. Don't tell anybody about this. All right. There's gonna be a big, pretty big fight in this. I changed the battle system, as you can see up on the top. It's gonna move quicker. Like things are gonna, like people are gonna be getting hit like constantly. I don't want there to be any downtime. Like someone's always doing something. They're not gonna be those moments where you're waiting for the active time battle thing to load up. What else has changed? Let's play a little bit of this. What else has changed? Yeah, mostly the speed. I'm not gonna change everything that people bring up to me, but I think there was a legitimate. I mean, I know every time I make an episode, people are gonna say, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that. Why did you do this?" But I mean, it's basically up to my discretion what I think is relevant or valid or not. And I heard several people say that like the battles are a little too long, and I agree. I think there was a little downtime. Like I could have cut maybe a minute or a minute and a half, which is like every second counts in animation. So thanks, Mo. Yeah, so that's where I am right now. This episode is probably gonna come out in February, early February, something like that. Making this boss battle is that's gonna be the hardest part. And then all the other scenes are gonna be pretty easy to finish. And then yeah. Thanks, Rebel Zombie. Thanks, buddy. You guys got any questions? Something for me to chew on a little bit? While I make this fake Atari symbol looking thing. Well, I gotta work on tomorrow's Dom digs, so I don't have any sketches yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna put the whole Death Grips album in the next episode, but I do think some of the songs would really work. Israel asks, who would win a fight, Rosie O'Donnell or the Incredible Hulk? um, I mean, is there really? Come on, give me a better opponent than Rosie O'Donnell. Who would win a fight, Nancy Grace or Two Chains? Two Chains kept his composure during that debate. I was quite surprised that he didn't just say like, "Shut the fuck up." Walligan B says, "What do you think about people who say U.S. has no culture?" That is so completely wrong. It's like, what the fuck? All right. There are different definitions of culture. We use that word in different ways. We use that to mean like heritage, like deep historical heritage, stuff like traditions that have been passed down in your family for generations. There's like that definition, and there's the other definition about like manners and etiquette. Um, I'm only willing to like entertain the idea that we have less etiquette or manners, like a less of a sense of etiquette or manners. But I'm like, there's just so wrong that the culture thing, because like we're by definition we're a mixture. Like we're like this giant um ball of different cultures like put into one. Like we're this huge international nation that's made up of so many components. I mean, but if you want to talk about like the like um even like what they're probably attacking, if you say that the US has no culture, maybe they're referring to like this this like homogenous like white American thing where it's like, or even like this black American thing where you don't really, probably more so for what, yeah, where it's like you don't really know where your ancestors came from, or even if you do, you're not really connected to them, so you're sort of like, I don't know, like what, like you have like you feel like everything is what you determine. Maybe that's what they mean by not having any culture. I mean, as far as a lot of Black Americans, it's just the thing. It is. I mean, even though a lot of Black Americans don't know a lot about their ancestry, because I mean, because of the history of slavery in this country, there is still a culture. Like we made one. I mean, so does anyone who isn't from like whose immigrant ancestors were too far back. Like they still have a culture that they created. You know what I'm saying, dog? Ryan McDonald says, I watched that program where the people ride the bikes and the girl does porn. That was great. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. What are you talking about? Who rode bikes and did porn? Ryan McDonald says hip hop might be the one of the biggest cultures ever, and it's everywhere now. So just on that to say that that is wrong. Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, and as far as like to be honest, like I'm not a super political person. I don't really have a strong. I don't think I have strong political opinions, but like if you ever played the game Civilization, I tend to think about politics in those terms because I'm a fucking nerd. But like in Civilization, there are different ways you can get a victory. Like you can build. The idea is basically you can have a military conquest where you destroy everyone physically and make them assimilate to you. You can make a bunch of technological advancements where people can't deny that you're the best, or you can do a cultural victory, which is where your influence culturally is so great over the world that people just end up becoming part of your country or your civilization. I think, and I would say arguably the U.S. has the most cultural influence over the whole world as far as like the stuff that Americans create and other countries consume. I don't know if that's even arguable. But then again, it might be unfair because, like I said before, we're a mixture of so many other cultures. So like, it's like you get this huge mix of people, and this big big capitalistic society where everyone's trying to. I don't know. Israel says, "What do you think about Selma's director getting snubbed by the Oscars? Is it a race thing? I don't think so, and I believe I'm with Rebel Tom. Awards are overrated, and I'm starting to care about them less and less." Excuse me. What's going on, Dead and Butter? Israel says, "What are some interviews that you're working on currently? If you're not working on any, then who are some people that you would like to interview in the future?" Um, I'm working on one with two comedians, Mark Normand and Joe List, two of my favorite comedians right now. They run a podcast called Tuesdays of the Stories. They're pretty big. I mean, they've been on like Conan and Letterman, and they, like I said, they're really funny. Um, what other interviews am I working on? That's about it, man. I've been slowing down on interviews a little bit, because it's so the more popular someone is, the harder it is to track them down, and it's a lot of work. And right now, I just wanna slow down a little bit on that. Um, because I noticed that like in terms of views and like reception from you guys, like I'll get more views on like if you guys don't really care about who I'm interviewing, I'll get just as much views if I'm on the Metro drawing. So I'm kind of like, well, not that the views are like end all be all for what I do, but I'm kind of like, I'm just like considering the worth of what I'm doing because like my time is pretty important in the sense like if I want to get an animation done, it's like how much time do I need to put into that? And like if I don't put a video out on Mondays, I'm working on animations and stuff. Thanks, Dead End Buddha. Israel says, I have a theory. Dom is in a Jekyll and Hyde, Mr. Hyde situation, where by night he is Dominic Rabram, black artist extraordinaire, and during the day he is MC Ride. Hashtag Johnny Death Win. What? What's going on, Swaggy Yola? It's okay if you're 20. It's okay if you're 21 minutes late, man. Not too much going on. Same as usual. It's okay. Yeah. Everyone's holidays is pretty. Wow, Swag Yola. I almost answered for everyone. My holiday was good. It was good, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, Japanese dog? Oh, Dead End Buddha. Sorry, man. Yo, shout out to Dead End Buddha's dog. Swag Yola put on 15 pounds. Oh boy. Oh boy. Israel. Me too, dude. Me too. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. That feel when Dom-Senpai won't notice you. What? Wait, who skipped the song? Oh no, okay. Non-son, I'm naming that this episode is named that now. Yeah. I don't know what this is, but I'm running with it. You know, I'm just running with it. I don't know how to draw monkeys, but let me I don't draw it. Wow, I found some cute monkey pictures though. Look at this guy. What? Make him look like less of a wimp. Look at this wimpy guy. I've seen things you wouldn't imagine. Things you wouldn't fucking imagine. Life stuff out there in the jungle. Shit gets rough. A baby monkey in the fucking jungle eating bananas. I ain't had a banana in fucking 15 years. Now I chain smoke and eat bullets for breakfast. Shit's never gonna be the same. I took this job because they told me no one could do it. It couldn't be done. Believe me, I ain't monkeying around this time. They're fucking with the wrong chimp. Oh, Lord. Yeah, the Childish Gambino sober video is good. Swagiolo, I'm not fluent in Japanese. I took 4 years in high school. But look, I want to remind you, look, this is where that monkey what he used to look like, okay? Before I gave him a makeover. Just remember, okay? Look at that face. This guy could hurt nobody. He looks like such a wimp. Look at him. All right. Anyway. Solid ape. Oh fuck! Now I remember. God damn it! I was supposed to look for reference images, and God damn it! Caesar. What am I? Oh yeah. All right. Been doing their ears all wrong. There we go. That's what I needed. Oh, what's going on, Edison? Did I see you in SPF 420? How'd you know I was in there? You saw my name or something? It was pretty good. I think they need honestly, dude, the 420 theme annoys me. Like I'm like, I get it. You guys are smoking. Like, why is that the whole theme of what you do? Why is it like the host is like, oh, okay, post 420, like if you watch it, like what? Why? I don't like that shit. What's going on, dude? Um, Dead and Buddha. Nope. I'm weird enough as is. The Captain America movies are good. Thor movies were not. They were not. Hmm. Mm, Guardians is really good. He wasn't fat in Guardians, man. He was shredded. He was ripped. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna tell you guys about one of my ultimate life fantasies. Okay. Um. Look, what I want is to give me some power armor. Okay, like the Iron Man Hulkbuster armor, but just make me equally powerful to a silverback alpha male gorilla. Okay. Make that armor so that he can't rip my arms off or like beat the shit out of me, and I'll be heavy enough in the armor so he can't box me around, right? So I want to go into the fucking jungle, right, and see a silverback gorilla just walk right into his territory, and he's gonna be like, "Rrr?" And he's gonna be like, "What the? What's this human doing?" He's gonna be like, "This motherfucker," and he's gonna try and take a swing at me. Just grab his fist, give him, boom, hit him in his chest. He's gonna be like, "Rrr?" I just want to see the look on a gorilla's face when he's like, "This human is too strong. What am I gonna do?" I want to humiliate him in front of his eight friends and all the eight chicks, and yeah, and I'll just leave afterwards. And after that, he's gonna tell his friends, like, "Dude, this one time, like, I don't know who it was. He beat me." All right. Okay, now he has bones. Playing that typical rock station music. The river flows. Anon says, how much do you squat? My 1 rep max is probably like 350, 360. Yeah, chimpanzees can overpower humans, but I'm saying that's why I get the suit so they can't fuck me up, man. Our Edison's, how did you know it was McConan? How did you know? Israel. They're in the suit. There's a fail-safe mechanism that'll electrocute him. All right. Unfortunately, it will kill me as well, but you know it's an option. You know what I'm saying? What? Hmm. What does this brush do? I've never used this brush. Okay. All right, we'll use it. How can we sleep when our beds are burning? Save this thing. This ting ting. Ba-da-da-ba. What's going on, Joaquin? I thought Eric Andre shows on Thursdays. Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks kind of penile. Phallic. Oh, this sucks. No. How do I skip this? That was not the right song. Is this the same twin sister that now goes by Mr. Twin Sister? Stupidest name change I ever heard. Yeah, it's them. You know. This is a nice brush. This is very nice. No. going on, Average J? Skeeter, what is this video? This is a weird ass song. Average J, I was gonna go to I might skip out on the Vegas thing this year. Probably. Where's that oil brush? Brushy brush. Well, Skeeter. Well. These songs are dumb, dude. Oh, God. What's going on, Damien? How you been, dude? It's been a while. Out there doing UK stuff in the UK. I don't know what I'm drawing here. It's for Don Diggs tomorrow, and I'll figure it out eventually. Probably when I'm on the train, I'll just doodle a lot, and yeah, gotta figure something out. Japanese dog, no. Olivia Munn is not overrated. If you're talking about in terms of acting, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Swag Yolo says that chick that plays Arya Stark is overrated as fuck. What do you mean? Her acting? Like, what? What more do you want? You're supposed to play a tomboy who kills people sometimes. What more could you want? What more could you want? Dead End Buddha, yes, I have one. I don't use it though. Swag Yolo, I'm ending this in fucking 5 minutes. Israel says, "What's your opinion on Scarlett Joe playing the lead in the Ghost in the Shell movie? Is Hollywood playing it safe by casting a white actress, or do you think that she will deliver?" Oh man, I never even thought about that. Damn, I guess she was fucking Japanese, wasn't she? I think Hollywood is trying. I think they are trying to appeal to what we're used to seeing over here. But I do think she'll deliver, and I guess I'm sick of all this recycled shit. These stupid reboots and adaptations. Why are you playing Maple Story music? Yo, yo. Wish I was Kim Jong-gi. Then I would have an idea for what to do with this stupid drawing. There was an art tip. You're never going to be as good as the guys who are the best. Never. Never, 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 never. We're coming towards the end, folks. The end of the fucking line. What a machine. All right, folks. Static Shock movie. You guys. All right, as usual, thanks for coming by. We'll do this next week, probably at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Swag YOLO says, do a 3-hour live draw next week or I'll deactivate your account. All right, sure. I'll give I'll do that for you guys when I get 8,000 subs, which should be let me look at the stats. Let me bring out the stats real quick. Which should be, I'm gonna assume, in 2 months, maybe a little less if I do a big video, which is not gonna happen. So yeah. All right, you guys. I love y'all. Have a good one. Be nice. See you next week.